what of a company is called data science. Now we have understand what is the data science. The science which I am taking here. I guess I am writing. I am speaking with the writing so that you can understand it. What is the data science? Data science is nothing but those who collect the data from business and analyze, interpret it by using the statistical method. So and make a correct or improvisation can be done. So that is the data science. Now, who is the data scientist? Now, who is the data scientist? We have understood what is data science. Now, data scientist. Who is the data scientist? Data scientists are those who analyze and interpret and develop the method of collection of data, are called data scientists. I think you have to understand what is the data scientist. Now we are moving forward. We are going to move forward. What is the how to be a data scientist? Now I am going to show you the skill that you have to learn for this. Now, data scientist. How to be a data scientist? Top 5 skills. Top 7 skills required to be a data scientist. First is mathematical, math and statistics and probability. Now, which portion is mathematical analysis? Mathematical analysis, which involve the method integration, differentiation, and analytical function. Infinite series, etc. Now, after that, we have to don't have to analyze. I am not going to define the what is a mathematical analysis. Mathematical analysis is the branch of math that would deal with the analysis of a math by using the method. So that is the statistic and a probability. I am taking a 2. Master at least one programming language. Anything R, SSS and SSS, Python. Okay, there are many programming languages that after that you have to understand the next we have to do what? Data interpretation. Data interpretation using visualization, imagination, SQL server, Oracle, Microsoft, server, Microsoft Archive. Okay. Fourth, we have to see the how to be cloud computing. 5, risk analysis. 6, business management, or I am talking about data management. There are 7 skills that you have to learn. In a 7 skill, when you have to when you are you have to understand how to manage the big data when there is a big company so that you can collect the data. I will tell the interesting story of the real that you know the company name so that we can easily understand what is the data scientist. Now we have seen how to get a data scientist, what will be the process. Now I am going to I am erasing it. Now I am going to share with the salary of a data scientist. Now I am going to discuss that there are various terms of the in the data science. Now after that you get an you have to do an internship. Now I am going to the process. Once you have to master in all skill, you get an internship. You once you get an internship, you when internship is over, then if the company is higher, then you can join as a data scientist or data engineer that I will talk about later. Or you can apply the other company and join as a fully data scientist. So that is the process. Now I am going to share with the top hiring company of data scientist. Top hiring company of data scientist. HCBN, Mercedes-Benz, Netflix, Accenture, Mercedes-Benz Accenture. That is, I am taking full name of this company that I have not. Now I am not go to the next step. There is another step that you have left. I am not talking. That's not most important. I think certification. Once you have a pursue in a data science, so you have to pursue. You have a certification that you pursue. That basically, if you are not in engineering background, then you have to show this is the my certificate that I have pursued in data science test. So the most granted data certification is W certification. There are two organizations that certification and then you have a pursue. There are institutions that you have watched. The institution that you have from which you have pursued the data science, then you have to after the completion of your course, then you have to get a certificate that you have to show in your or interview. Okay, now I am going to share with the we have the business term in data science. Now we will share it. Now we have seen the topmost hiring company. Now let me discuss about the Netflix. What I am taking. You have what is the Netflix do? Netflix is we know that is the entertainment company that has almost 120 million. That has 120 million user. 1 million user in the world. Worldwide 120 million user. What data science say? Now that what data scientist will do? Data scientist will analyze when you join in Netflix. You watch the movie show that you have interested, you will watch it. Now what data scientists do? Data scientists arrange the movie show in such a manner that you can after completion of watching your show or then you get another show that related match to your interest so that you can easily watch it. There is no required to find such things. For this you have to for this rule who do perform the role? That is the data scientist, data engineer, business analyst will see the salary. What is the data scientist will do? Data scientist will now there are business terms. There are various many data engineer, data scientist, data architect, data engineer, and data analyst, business analyst. Business analyst who assist the data and eliciting the data and scrutinize the data. Now, business analyst, data analyst will analyze. Now, business analyst will analyze the whole process of the business. Now, data analyst will simply analyze the data that you have collect from the ambiguity and make it sense. That is the I am sorry. What now? Data scientist. What is the data architect? Data architect to design the data. Basically, architect to have that. Now, data engineer will modify it and improvisation. Data scientist is the who study the data. All data scientist who study the all data and make the conclusion. After that, data engineer can perform their improvisation. The salary of a average salary per annum approximately 121,000 $. Data architect 100 $112,764. Data engineer approximately $138 $138K per annum. Data architect, data analyst approximately $64,700 per annum. Business analyst 70,000 per 770 annum. Now that is the average salary that I have taken on this. So here, if we conclude it as a mind map, so how will describe it? Now I am describing as a data science. Now if we describe the data science, now we'll describe like this. Data science, math, stat, cloud computing, strong communication, storytelling, programming. Now that is the, for this you have to have a curious mindset. And for this you have to have critical thinking. For this you have to have trainer. Sorry, that is the critical thinking. For this you have to understand. Now that is the mind map of a data science. Now who is the data scientist? Now data scientist. If you add this, now that is the portion I am adding it. Those who have there, that is the data science. Beside the curious mindset and critical thinking and trainer, the left portion is the data scientist science. Now the including the certificate, critical thinking, training, and curious mindset, a strong communication skill. I am writing a strong communication skill because it is essential when you describe the data or information that you have studied based on your business model that you have take on your hand. If you do not describe the issue of the stakeholder, so what will be if their benefit of you in company? So that is strong communication skill. So that is the process of a data science and a data scientist. Now I think you have understand what is the data science, how to be in a career. Now I am talking about why data science is important. So if you see the when a data science is come, I have a decade ago, data science is an unknown term. Now after a decade in 2000, after 2010, okay, after 2010, data science is grooming like wow. So data science is grooming like a so in the leading industry of in 20th century, if you see the big company that best have stand out because of the because they have a proper plan, they are growing, they correct the data, they correct the step, who correct the step, that means I am going to share, they have a data scientist who make the preparation or correction on their data so that the business will go upward or start up, anything that you want to say. So for this video I have today for this today I have discussed the data science, so I hope you will enjoy it. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Follow me more on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.